In this video, I will show you how to find out the sine values and cosine values and tangent values. These three are the three built-in functions defined under a header file that is called math.h header file. Under the math.h header file, there are so many functions are available, but in this example, I am trying to find the values of sine, cosine and tan. But these functions are expecting input in terms of radians, not in terms of degrees. Generally, we are familiar with degrees, sine 30 degrees, sine 45 degrees, sine 90 degrees, sine 180 degrees. Similarly, cos 30 degrees, cos 45 degrees, cos 90 degrees, like that, we are well familiar with. Now, first thing, we need to convert the entire degrees values into radians. So how do we convert degrees into radians? I will show you first. So there is a formula. If the entire degree is multiplied by pi by 180, if the entire degree is multiplied by pi by 180, then automatically the entered degree is converted to equivalent radians. So using this formula, first we will convert the entered degree value into radians. Then the radians parameter we supply to the sine function, cosine function and tangent function. As they are the built-in functions, they will evaluate that expression and returns the result. So I will open the editor. I will choose new source file. First thing is we need to include the relevant header files. So if you see here, this is an header file stdio.h, standard header file, input output header file. Next time, second one is we need to include one more header file, that is math.h. Why we are including this one? Because we are going to access sine function, cosine function, tangent function. Those functions are defined under this math.h. Next, main function. I want to read an input number in the form of degree, and I want to convert them into radians. So I need two float variables. I'm trying to read input value from the user. So enter degree value. So I will provide a message to the user. Then I try to scan that input value from the user. As it is a float, we have to use format specifier as %f. Then ampersand, name of the variable is degree. After collecting the input using conversion formula, how can we convert the given degree into radians? By multiplying pi by 180. What is pi? Pi is means 3.14, that value divided by 180. So this generates the equivalent radian value for the given degree. Radian value for the given degree. Once we convert it, then we start calling that function. First, I need to call the function sine. Sine of the entered number, that is again it is a float value. Entered number in terms of degrees, but sine function accepts only radians. So I am passing radian as input argument. Like this I want to find out cosine and tangent. So instead of typing this, I am copying two more times. This one, just I change the cosine, and this is third one is tan function. This is cos function, and here it is tan function. That's it. So once our logic is completed, we need to save this. .c. We need to compile this program for checking syntax errors in our program. We don't have any errors. Now try to check the output. If you run the program, then it will ask us to enter degree value. Suppose I want to find out sine 30, cos 30, tan 30. I should enter 30 as input. Now it returns sine 30. We all of us know that sine 30 is a standard value, that is 1 by 2. What is 1 by 2? 1 by 2 means 0.5. If you see here, it is almost zero point 0.5. But why it won't generate zero point 0.5? Why? Because we multiplied the given degree value with pi by 180, but we consider only two digits after the decimal point. If you take more number of digits, maybe we will close to that 0.5. That is the reason we are getting some close value, that is equals to 0.5, 0.499770. Similarly, cos 30 value is this much. Tan 30 values, so tan 30 double n is printed here. I will just open the program. If you see, even though we printed double n, how it works, actually this is for displaying purpose only. Whatever we enclosed in double quotes, that is for display purpose. These things will not be evaluated. Only the format specifies values are printed and these values are substituted there. But here I have given correct one, that's why it is working there. But here in the display part, just I typed the letter n double time, just I remove now. Now again, once we made any changes, save it and compile, then run the program. This time I will give you 45. So we all of us knows that tan 45 is 1. If you observe, tan 45 generates almost close to 1, 0.99204. Sin 45, cos 45, you can check the values. This one. Sin 45 value is this much, cos 45 value is this much, and tan. If you observe sin 45 and cos 45 and tan 45, this is, we all of us know that tan 45 value is 1, that generates 0.99204. So like this we can calculate cosine, sine values, cosine values and tangent values. For example, if I did not included that math.h function library file in my program, what will happen? Just we will check it. See, while compiling only, I am getting errors. The functions sine, the function cosine, the function tangent are not declared. Why? Because these are the functions not available in stdio.h. These are the functions available in math.h. That is the reason we need to include that. Once I include that file, again, I am not getting any errors. So that is the advantage of math.h file. Under this math header file or library file, many functions are defined, but according to our application requirement, as of now, I need only these three trigonometric functions. That is the reason I accessed only these three. So like this, we can convert and degree values to radians, and also we can find out the sine values, cosine values, and tangent values.